Nice to see your happy smiling faces once more. Welcome back to another video. First off, if you're new here, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button because it really means a lot to me. Now, clearing up what happened on the weekend, obviously back from Totnes, illness is gone. Well, it's kind of gone. It's like 99% gone. I'm pretty sure it's gone. And I came back from Totnes and a disaster struck. I had to replace the windscreen on this car. There was like a chip on the drive back home and then it cracked across the windscreen, so I had to replace the windscreen, which cost £204. So it was an expensive weekend. But this week we're back into training. I've got a few updates for you regarding racing and whatnot, but in a few minutes in this video I'll be back on the bike riding, so I'll be able to explain things then. But just for now, I've been out to the dentist, and although this might sound very weird, but as an athlete, and I'm sure lots of you as well, you know, you take your cycling seriously, or maybe not so seriously, but you consume energy drinks, you consume bars and stuff like that, and gels on the bike. So I went in, and generally my teeth are fine, in great condition. She cleans them and, you know, everything's hunky-dory. But this time she took an x-ray, which is just routine, like every year or whatever. And she said we've got like really early onset of, I can't remember what it was called exactly, but basically she wants me to reduce my sugar intake in my diet. Now, I thought I'd share this with you because she's a runner. And I know runners and cyclists maybe not always get on, but hear me out on this one. So she said to me, like, obviously as an athlete you consume a lot of sugar. Well, you probably consume a lot of sugar. Well, she told me, because obviously she can see by my teeth that I consume a lot of sugar. And I said, well, I've not really tracked what I've eaten the last few months, last 6 months since I've seen you, I said. So I don't really know, kind of where I stand, but I agree with you. I probably do. But the next few months, and ironically, the next few weeks, I'm going to be, kind of cutting back on stuff, and I'm going to be cleaning up my diet, which you'll all be able to see. So I said I will be, generally cutting out sugar a little bit anyway. But she said, well, that's all very well and good, but in terms of like practical advice, she said, and this is where I want to tell you guys this, she said, like, if you're consuming gels or energy drinks on the bike, cut out the energy drink for water. Now, obviously you can do that on a training ride maybe, but not in a race, because it's kind of part and parcel of what goes on, I suppose. But she said, when you're training, just train on water, and then, like, if you are racing or training hard, use the cliff block shots. And I said to her, well, why not gels? Because surely it's like the same kind of thing almost. And she said, well, problem with a gel is it's a lot like an energy drink, so it's kind of like water based, and it ends up kind of staying in your mouth or staying around your teeth for a lot longer. So she said, try the cliff blocks, because that's what she uses. Because you chew them and it only takes like maybe 2 or 3 chews and you can literally swallow it. It spends a lot less time kind of touching your teeth. So I thought I'd share that with you. So that's this part of the video done. Let's get into some riding now.
Alright, we've had a bit of rain this afternoon, which I did not plan on happening. I've decided to come direct to the Towie riders or Towie racers time trial tonight. It's just a 10-miler. It's on like a sporting course, which a sporting course is generally like one that's, not kind of your standard dual carriageway time trial, which you generally get in the UK. So you wouldn't necessarily do a fast time on it. I'm saying that now, getting my excuses in. But no, seriously, it's I've decided to come and test it out because it's a new series they're running this year. It's an hour's ride away with like 500 meters of climbing, so it's a good solid hour ride. Like I said, it's on a rolling course, which I like. A few turns, and it's a good kind of, he'll give me a good benchmark, taking me forward into the next few weeks, because I've got some plans. I've got some plans that I really want to bring you along with. And yeah, like basically, you know, I'm gonna record myself in whatever shape I am now, and then we'll see what I'm like in a few weeks' time. This is me in full kind of winter kit. It's about 10 degrees, but I'm just hiding my beautiful skin suit underneath. So for reference, yesterday, which was Monday, I had a rest day. Rode the turbo for 15 minutes. I was just checking, there was a few things I needed to tweak on the bike, and that was it. Today though, I've already ridden an hour on Zwift this morning. It was like a breakfast, pre-breakfast type of ride. And then this ride is like an hour to the start, so I'm plenty warm. But I got like 90 minutes to get to the start. Why do I cut these things so damn close? By the way, that's Drusloin Castle. Alright, just finished the TT. No idea what time I did yet, but I averaged something like 367, 68 watts for about 23 odd minutes. So I reckon my 20-minute power will be around 370. This is a dry, clean base layer that I brought with me as well. It's a tip I always give people: bring like a bag you can roll up and you can put it in your back pocket. I've got my overshoes in here and the base layer I was just wearing. Now I'm all dry. So just like that, it's all over. It just seems like you ride like an hour to get there, you arrive like 5-6 minutes before, you quickly get changed, you like slide your number on, you bomb it for like 25 minutes, or in my case 22 minutes 45 seconds, which apparently is a course record. But then again, it's not been raced on often, this course, so just don't take it for what it is. I've still done a very good ride and I'm very pleased. It's a good morale boost. And now I am riding home via a different route, so I'm making a bit of a round trip. I'm calling into Pembury Country Park to see Binya. They're doing a group session on the track, a court session, so hopefully I'll jump in with some of them and I can ride home with them. But yeah, I've impressed myself a little bit there. You know, 366 for 23 minutes basically. And you know, if we say 370 for 20, that's decent for me. It's still a little bit off my 379, so we're 9 watts away from my best ever, but we're also a month away or 2 months away from that when I did it last year, and I'm also like 3 kilos heavier. So we're gonna work now. This is the emphasis I'm gonna put on this video. We're gonna end on this. The next week or so I'm gonna be showing you my training more in depth, because I'm really gonna build now and I'm really gonna start showing you what exactly I'm doing and the real nitty-gritty behind it. I'll bring you along and explain everything, and then after that we're gonna kind of let the body weight deal with itself as we do the training, because at the end of the day you can't train really hard and lose weight. Well, you can, but you try not to if you get the idea. And then what I'm going to do then is I'm going to double down on my nutrition and really show you how I'm kind of going about what I'm doing. So if you want to try that course, you know, from the area, basically we started at Dristline Crossroads and we headed to Llandyle Roundabout, turn around Llandyle Roundabout all the way around and back. It's pretty lumpy. It's about 150 meters of climbing and 10 miles. So if you want to give it a go, give it a go. If not, just watch it on Strava. Something we don't have at Binnier Cycling Club is like young riders. And when I talk about young, I mean kind of, you know, sub kind of 15 years of age. And Towie has that in abundance. And Filward Road tonight, you know, they do cracking times, but I passed one and it shouted at me like, "Go on, Ed." I just like a part of me was like, you know, that's so nice to hear, you know, coming from a junior or a youth rider, you know, they look up to you. And it's like, well, you know, for me to do an event and support local events is a no-brainer. Like, I paid my £3 to race that and pin a number on and just support a local club. It's just a no-brainer for me. I just love doing it.